Hey folks, it's Foggy here. Welcome to day 154 of my Euro solo board gaming, considered by many to be ill-advised and stupid. We are continuing on with our campaign of Hadrian's Wall. We failed in our attempt to create Pons Aelius. Now, what they do tell you is that you are supposed to continue on to the next. You're supposed to stay with that fort until you complete it. My concern is that if I do that, that could be very boring to watch. So what I'm going to do is I'm just simply going to say that I did not complete it, and I'm going to move on to the next one because it's my game, and I'll decide how I want to play it. But I will not get the benefit from the challenge, obviously, because even though I completed the challenge, I did not get the win condition, so that does not count. So I'm going to leave that unchecked, but we are going to move on to the next fort. Fort 3 is Condercum. Condercum is, and I apologize if I'm saying that wrong, it might be Condercum. Condercum was a cavalry fort containing a commandant's house, headquarters, hospital, workshops, barracks, stables, and 2 granaries. A village or vicus grew up around the fort. There are no extra rules. The challenge on this one is that you have to complete all 5 tracks over here on the citizens. Now, if you've seen the way that I play, I do a pretty good job of a couple of them. Priests, I'm horrible at. But you do want to make sure that you are building up the other resources as much as possible. Now, I think part of that can be helped if you start targeting the priest first, because if you build a large garden, small gardens and large gardens, you'll get a whole bunch of stuff that helps you out with the other tracks. So for this one, for example, you'll get a performer, you'll get another priest, you'll get piety, you'll get a trader. For this one, you'll get piety, a trader, a theater, a priest, an imperator, and a patrician. So there's some bonus stuff to be had here that would be really helpful. You also want to try to focus on getting as many people as you can, but we won't need to worry about completing the entire road. So that does represent a bit of a change of gameplay. I think I'm going to have to focus on getting those priests up and running before I get anything else really done. As far as the rest of them goes, the temples are great, except they're really just for promoting piety. That's it. The more piety, the more that you build up your church, the better you can get your people out slaving away, doing hard work, and not questioning why. So let that be a lesson, a cultural lesson. With that having been said, let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to start off with 2 black, 2 blue, 3 purple, 1 yellow, which is really not helpful. We are going to get 1 brick for our resources. And then we're going to go ahead and draw 2 cards. Constructed landmarks and wall guard sections. Neither of which look really great, but I do want the people before I want anything else. So we're going to go ahead and go with this up here. We're going to do completed wall guard sections because I need to get, I want to make sure I've got protection. I don't want to get a whole lot of disdain at the end of this, but I'm not going to focus as much on worrying about whether or not I have disdain at the end of it. One of the things I think that sank me last time is building the bathhouses and worrying about that disdain, because 2 disdain would have kept me from getting the challenge, would have lost me 3 points, but I think overall might have been actually really helpful for getting some additional resources built elsewhere that would have accounted for that. We're going to draw 2 neutral cards. We're going to get a planner, architect. We don't really worry too much about those. I just generally tend to ignore them. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to get the fort going. We need to get as many yellows from here as possible. In fact, we even probably want to get this small hotel built sooner rather than later. So we're going to put 1 blue. Actually, put 1 soldier out. Put 1 soldier out towards the fort, and then we're going to immediately build the brick. And that's going to give us our first extra yellow. We're going to go ahead and give that to the priests. So we get a purple. And we're going to focus on getting 2 purples out so that we can get the resources going. That's going to give us an extra resource here. It's also going to give us another brick. We're going to go ahead and get this person out to the wall guard, I mean. So we get our first protection. I think we're going to go center. But we do want to keep that going because that could be very, very painful. We're going to go ahead and give another to the patrician so we can get another brick. We're going to do 1 more blue, I think, out this way. And unfortunately, we're sort of at a bit of a sticking point here. I would love to get one more person out this way, but if we do that, then we're not going to be able to build a small hotel. And I really want to build a small hotel on the first round. So my feeling is we're sort of screwed on this first round, I think. This is not going to go well. Just looking around, seeing what else I can do. I can't really do anything with the theater. Can't build a diplomat. I really can't do much of anything. It really hurt not to have those extra. I could change these in for a blue, so just simply so that I get out to here, so I get another yellow. If I did that, how would that benefit me? I think we're going to just simply build up these two areas here. We're going to go ahead and commit these to mining and foresting, and that's as far as we can go until we get to this level here. We'll go ahead and do, and I'm just seeing now what I should have done. I am just seeing that now. I should have built the granary. If I had built the medium granary, then I'd be able to start into this area here. That would have been smarter. Oh well, I'm an idiot. All right, let's go ahead and draw. We're drawing just one card. We're hoping for a middle. It's not. It's a right, so we get one disdain. That was pretty much a gimme. We're going to have that as a problem. All right, second round. We're going to get 2 bricks. We're going to work backwards this time. 2 bricks, 1 yellow, 1 purple, 3 blues. Holy cow. 1 there. We're going to get 2 bricks. We're then going to draw some neutral cards so we can look at those and go, we're not going to use those. And then we're going to draw 2 more cards here. Completed wall sections and final disdain. I think what we want to do is we want to go with completed wall sections, and then we'll just simply get the benefit from having these. We're going to get a blue and a yellow. All right, so what next? I think at this point we're going to go ahead and we might as well throw 1 more brick on the wall to get a yellow. We will build the small granary against my better judgment, just so that we don't have to worry about that going forward. We want to get... we're going to devote this towards... I think we're going to devote 2 towards the priests. So we get the purple. And then we're going to go ahead and build that small hotel so that we get the extra person each year. We're going to devote 2 more blues, I think, down here. And that's going to give us 1 extra person. We're going to devote 1 more to the wall, which is going to give us some renowned. Our first little bit of renowned. And another chippy. I think what I'm worried about is that we are doing a very poor job of getting protection here. We've got 2 yellows. Where can we go here? We're going to go 2 yellows down here to get a soldier. We're going to do 2 soldiers up here on the wall. That's going to give us some discipline, and it's also going to give us protection on this last wall over here. And then we're going to contribute that to the performers. Want to do the performers, or do we want to get this ready for getting the temple ready? I think we're going to go ahead and do performers. That gives us a blue. The blue we then trade in to get a yellow. The yellow we then trade in to get the piety. That is the end of our turn. All right, so now we're drawing 2 cards to see how well we do. Hopefully we will not do poorly. 1 in the center, 1 on the right. We actually did it this time. We were able to defend against the picks. So we're going to get a total of 2 valor for that. And that's it. We continue on with the card game. This time we're going to get 2 black, 2 blue, 1 purple, 1 yellow, 2 brick, not 2 brick, 2 brick, 2 more brick, and one more yellow. We're going to draw 2 cards for the neutral and take a look at our path. Our possible path is total gladiator strength and filled temples. I think we're going to use the filled temples as our thing. I don't think we're going to get either really are going to look well for us. But I think that's probably better for the resources. All right, and now we're going to put 1 blue down here so that we get this filled in. We're going to throw a whole bunch of crap at the wall. 5 bricks total. We're just going to go nuts because that's going to give us 1 more person and 2 defense. We're going to put the 2 defense here in the middle. That's going to give us some protection there and 1 more blue. We're going to devote 2. Do we want to do any scouting? Scouting might not be a bad idea. We're gonna throw 1 more purple. I don't know. These keep coming apart. I apologize. To get up here, since we have the medium granary and we can now build in this area, we may as well start getting those extra resources. That's going to give us a brick. Can't continue any further this way until we get 1 more down there, so we'll go ahead and do that. That's going to give us another person. We do kind of need to get this temple built, and we have enough people to do that, so let's do that. Temple built. It's going to give us 1 piety. It's going to give us 1 traders, which gives us a purple. It's going to give us 1 theater. And it's going to give us 1 priest, which gives us another purple. Okay, so that's good. That is all of that. That's the gardens built. We could build a small temple. We now need the temples. Like, we now need to fill up some temples, but we don't have any more bricks. We are gonna send a scouting mission out, since we can do that. That is our scouting thing. And so I think what I want to do is I want to go this shape here. We're going to get another brick and we're going to get another purple. We're going to use all 3 purple up here to get an extra resource there and another brick. And now what? So we've still got a bunch of people. I can't really use any more purples. I want to avoid going that route. Oh, except you know what? I can do this. I can get a blue. I can do 2 more here. That's going to give me some piety and a purple, which, because I'm now on my 3rd piety, I get 2 more purple. I've got enough now to build the temple. The large gardens. That's going to give me 1 more piety. That's going to give me 1 more trader. That's going to give me 1 more performer, which gives me another purple. That's going to give me 1 more priest, which gets me 1 more piety. Sorry, wrong one. That's going to give me 1 more apparitors, paratories, 1 more patricians, which gets me 1 more renowned, which fills in the one that I was stupidly crossing off before. All right. So now, what do I do next? I could do that again because I'm at a high enough level on that track, but there's no way to really use that in a way that makes any sense. Like, I could fill this in here. That might work. Then I'd really need to rely on getting an L shaped here, as well as then I'd need 2 T shapes. Might not be the worst idea though. It's going to give me 3 priests overall, and the problem is I don't really have any good way to use the priests. I think if I do this though, yeah, actually no. I am going to do the scouting. And I'm going to do exactly what I said. I'm going to do this odd shape here, because that is going to make it so that I can still complete it if needed. And I'm then going to take this yellow and I'm going to put it towards the traders to get a blue. And I'm going to use these to get the small temple built. That's going to give me one more piety. That's going to give me one more purple, which I really don't need. I'm going to use the purple here. That's going to give me some piety. And more importantly, it's going to allow me to get rid of a card, which I've never actually made much use of. Finally, I have two more people that I need to make some use out of. I think at this point, it's probably best if I just simply convert them into a blue and then go one farther out. I don't think there's any other place where I can use this intelligently, which is unfortunate. Oh, I think I see what I'm going to do. So I am going to go ahead and convert these. It's year 3. I'm going to get a yellow. The yellow, I'm going to go ahead and use that to complete this to get a brick. I'm going to take the brick and I'm going to use that to complete this renowned. This renowned allows me to complete this to get another person. And now I'm going to use that person to get a soldier. It's all about the completing of the tracks, right? And then the soldier, I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to put it out towards the wall guard. I'm not liking where I am right now in terms of protection, and I've not really been doing enough to get that further out. So we're going to go there. It's going to get me closer. It's not going to get close enough. We've now got to draw 4 cards, and I'm not looking good because anything more than 1 on either the left or the right, and I'm dead. So center. Right, center, left. Oh my God, nailed it. Got lucky. Of course, I said that last time. On year 3, I said I got lucky, and I ended up like really screwing the pooch. But I did actually complete that one, so I'm going to get 2 valor, which means I get a soldier. And now we start year 4. All right, 1, 3, 1, 1, 2. We're going to get 4 extra bricks. We're going to get 1 extra person. We're going to flip over our neutral cards. And we're going to take a look at our path and prospect cards. We can go large buildings or completed cohorts. Either of which are really not going to be that helpful, I think. So looking at... I'm going to go with cohorts because I can do that piece to complete this up here. All right, so that's going to give me another person and another brick. All right, so let's, first of all, let's get this out a little bit more. We're going to use 2 people down here to keep this going, to get an extra person. We're then going to use 3 bricks do these, and that's going to give me 2 more people. We're going to use 1 more person here to complete out to here, and then another brick. That'll complete some renown and also give me some protection up here. I think at this point we're going to build a large granary so that we can start to get into this last area here, which is going to give me some renown. We're going to do 2 people down here under the patricians. What that's going to do is it's going to give me some more renowned and a soldier. Plus, because I just crossed another threshold in renowned, I get another person. We're going to go ahead and just simply complete out the priest track. We have to complete all 5 of these. That's going to be the challenge. We're going to go ahead and do 1 of these for scouting. And I should have a bunch of these crossed off. I'm horrible about getting these crossed off. We're going to complete this up here. So what that does is it gets me another brick. Also gets me a little bit more valor. Hoorah. And then I think one of the things I did not do correctly was get this theater built, because that's going to allow me to get some additional things. What else do I want to do here? I'm going to throw 2 more people at the apparitors. It's going to be 1 more discipline, 1 more blue. And I'm going to go ahead and build this large hotel, for better or for worse. It's going to give me 1 more renown, and it's also going to give me 1 more person. But now I'll also get an extra person each year. I think I'm going to continue on this track just to get it completed. That's 1 more discipline, 1 more soldier. For the soldier, I think I'm going to do 2 on the wall guard. That's going to give me 1 more discipline, which gets me a blue, and 1 more chippy, which will go over here. For better or for worse. And then we'll do this here to get 1 more out here. I'm just looking at how I want to do this. I don't think I'm going to... Oh, and I need to cross this off. I actually completed this, so that's all done. Yeah, I'm not really seeing the best way to do this. I think with 2 more, like, we've got too much to fill in, I think. I think I'm just simply going to commit the soldier to here. So we continue that out, and then we'll put this towards, I think it's a crapshoot which one I want, towards renown. Okay, now we've got 6 coming in, and what we really want is to make sure it doesn't go against the left, but it probably will. So 1 there, 1 there. Yeah, we've already lost. Oh my lord. It's the same thing that happened last time. We just got completely demolished on the right-hand side. We lost 3 times on the right. That is equal to the number of things there. So we're going to get 3 disdain from that. And no valor. That sucks. That just sucks. That is probably where we're going to lose this game. So 2, 2, 3. Got some yellows hiding out in here. What you guys doing? No bricks. That's nice. We're going to get 4 bricks from our resources, though. We're going to get 2 more people. We're then going to draw some neutral cards. And we're going to go ahead and see what we get for our penultimate pair of cards. Resource production and collected goods. So collected goods we'll just put over there. I'd rather go with this because that will allow me to complete this whole thing. But I'm not going to get anything on completed goods. I'm not doing anything up here at all. So it's unfortunate, but that is the way that that's going to go. All right, so we're going to get 1 more person and 1 more brick. All right, let's continue out this way. We're going to put both of these folks towards here. That's going to give us 1 more discipline plus some protection up here. We're going to go ahead and put 4 bricks total. We're just going to kill it. That's going to give me 1 more yellow and 2 protection. We're going to get this to the halfway point, which gets me 1 blue. And we're going to assume that the yellow will not get or left will not get hit as hard. So I'll hit that on the right. We'll go ahead and get some more resource production, at least for our last turn. using the priests. That's going to give me 1 brick. That's 1 more resource production. All right, and then we're going to put 1 more towards the patricians. It's going to give me another brick. 2 more towards the poratories. That's going to give me 1 more discipline and 1 more blue. We can start to go out this way, so we're going to do the 2 soldiers up here. That's 1 more discipline, 1 more protection. That allows me to complete that down here for another soldier. I think we're going to continue out this way. We're going to do 2 more here. That's going to give me 1 more person. We're going to do the 3 bricks here to complete these. That's going to give me 1 more person, plus 2 renowned for 1 more person. We are going to go ahead and we can't scout. I don't want to scout. I really don't want to scout. I would love to be able to fill 1 of those in, but first of all, I can't use my own, and I don't want to use either of these. I can only really get 1 of those in. So what do we want to do here? Oh, I forgot. I could have used that to get rid of 1 of the cards that... Oh, man, that sucks. I really should have remembered that. How do we want to divvy these up? I think what we want to do is we want to do 3 for 1 and then 2 for the other. We'll do 3 here. That's going to give us 2 soldiers. We'll do 2 here. It's going to give us another brick. And then the 2 soldiers, I can have that put up here. That's going to complete discipline, which is going to give me a blue, which I will use on training, so I can get that last bit of protection there. And we'll go ahead and put that on the left-hand side here. As much as I would like to complete the cohorts, I do want to try to make sure I've got some protection going on. And then I've got a brick, and I don't think I can do anything with the brick. How did this happen? How did I end up with an extra brick? Because I can't do anything there, because I don't have the theater built. Yeah, I just kind of messed up because I've got an extra brick and I can't do anything with it. I can't go any further out this way because I need to have a little bit more here done. So yeah, I lost a brick. Bummer. Okay, so that is the end of year 5. Let's go ahead and deal out 8 of these folks. We want to make sure that we don't get a lot in the center. I think that's where we're going to get hurt the most. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God, 8. Are you kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? All right, so I got hit. I had 2 losses there. That means that I got 1 victory. I'll get 1 valor and 2 disdain. I am horrible on disdain this time around. What is? I never get disdain. I'm going to lose this game. I'm going to lose this game horribly. All right, so, and I can only get rid of 2 of those disdain. Oh, I just remembered I could have gotten rid of 1of those cards. So I'm going to get rid of 1 of those cards. That's used. That is a mistake. I do get an extra valor then. Wow. Unbelievable. All right. Last round. Sorry. Sorry to be so emotional. It's luck. It's the luck of the cards. It's the way things go sometimes. All right. So that's that. Our resource right now is at 5. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to get 2 more people. And then our last 2 prospect cards and our last 2 neutral cards. Okay, so unfortunately, we are not going to be able to complete this area down here unless we use this card over here. We're going to have, yeah, we've got a straight, we can't even, we're really kind of screwed. This is probably what I wanted to go with. Unfortunately, that's a no-brainer. We're going to go with that because we actually are trying to complete the citizen tracks. So we're going to go with Ranger there. We're going to get 1 more soldier as a result. We are going to go ahead and use that soldier immediately to do that. If I do that, it'll complete this. And I'm wondering if it might not be a bad idea. We're going to hold off on that for a moment, actually. Let's see how much protection we can get first, because that's going to determine a lot of this. The first thing that we need to do is we need to finish up as much as we can down here. So we're going to fill this in here and get one more person. We've got 7 spots to fill in. We've got 4 people to work with. We'll go ahead and complete out to the end here. That's going to give us 1 more purple, 1 more blue, and 1 renowned. We're going to use 2 bricks here. That's going to give us 1 more renowned, which gives us a person. We're also going to go ahead and complete this to get 1 more valor and 1 more soldier. We're going to go ahead and do this here. Use this blue. And then another here to get the person. That gives us 3 more people. We'll go ahead and just use all of those folks here. That's going to give us 1 more blue, 1 more renowned. 1 more blue here. Gives us 1 more person, which we can then use here to get 1 more brick. We will now use these 2 bricks to complete this. We get 1 more chippy out of that. Do we have cohorts? We have cohorts as a thing that we have to do. We'll go there. I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do 3 soldiers here. That's going to give us 1 more chippy, and that is going to give us 2 more of these, and that will give us a blue. We'll do the blue immediately to finish this out. So we get 1 down here, plus we get 1 more protection. But this does allow us to complete the protection here, which gives us that, and then another valor. What else can we do? The bricks were kind of like, we don't really have any other places to put unless we want to build one of these. We have completed all 5 tracks. So I think the thing that I really need to worry about is there a way for me to get some blues? And there is not. I probably should have used the soldier instead of the blue, because at least then I could build this bath, but then I don't have any bricks to work with. I get a renown, but that's it. I could have built a landmark. Let's say that I used a black instead of a blue. I'm going to lose this game anyway, so to complete this last one here. So we'll use the blue and the 2 bricks. And we get to complete the discipline, which gives us some renown, which gives us this. Get to use these. Try to get to the last part of here. But now I'm stuck because I don't have any place to put this yellow. Yeah, I just kind of screwed the pooch on this, to be honest. I think that's it. I think that's as much as I can do. The yellow doesn't really help me at all because I've now completed everything here. So we met our challenge. We got the first part. We completed all 5 citizen tracks. There's no way that we got 70 points though. So we're looking at 15, 7, 10, 16. Oh, we still need the last picked invasion. We didn't even get the last cohort. I mean, that's just rough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you fucking kidding me on this? 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. We did it. 5 cards on the right. Okay, so that's going to give us 4 valor. Sorry for the swearing. We're now at 14 there instead of what we were before, so that's 16. So that's 22, that's 52. For path cards, we completed 1 landmark, so that's 1. For the wall sections, we completed all of them, so that's 4. We filled 1 temple, so that's 5. For the cohorts, we completed 2 of them, that's 7. Resource production, we got up to 5. So that's just going to be 8 total, and completed citizen tracks, we did all 5. That's 11. So that's 22, 52, 63. We're not even at where we need to be. And then we've got 5 disdain to deal with. So we're going to lose 9 points for that. And we're going to end up with a pitiful 54 for a total score. And we needed 70 to move on. Ouch. All right. That is going to be the end of the game. And we obviously did not succeed here. We did horribly. I would blame the priests. I think that is my my attitude is I'm going to blame the priests on this one. I focused a little bit too much on this. I don't know what happened otherwise, though. I mean, I feel like I just never got any sort of engine going. And I think a lot of it was I really was not focused on getting any of these buildings built. And I think that might have helped. You know, if you look at how this is structured, having the market in place, you know, allows you to get, you know, you do the goods thing so that you can get some extra things here. But, you know, as long as you got different numbers, then you get some additional people. Like, it's just, I don't know what I could have done better. I don't think having anything on the piety track would have really helped. Maybe getting the medium temples, but even then, all you're really getting is piety in return. You're not really getting much else. Having the diplomat might have helped. Getting this completed, that hurt a lot. That really hurt. That just, there's not much else I could have done to get that finished, but that definitely hurt. Because I didn't really have a good way to complete this. So, but that's neither here nor there. I lost fair and square. I didn't even get many. I only had 1 landmark that I could have built. It sucks. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you again tomorrow. Please do all the YouTube things. Please click like. Please click subscribe. Please comment. The subscribe thing is really the important thing. I don't make anything off these videos until I get to 1,000 subscribers. Currently I'm at 183. So I've got a ways to go. And I don't know the best way to really continue to build up the audience. I've advertised, I've mentioned a couple of times on different resources, hey, I do this thing. And I don't know if these are really entertaining enough to really justify people subscribing. So I have to start looking at some other videos to put up. I think at some point, like the halfway mark, I might do like my 10 favorite games, or like 5 favorite and 5 least favorite. So maybe that'll help. Folks, thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you all later.